welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going? So tonight, here we go.
Oh, nice. Good one.
There we go. Tonight we're gonna do some John Denver from the city of Denver here in the Rockies.
Oh gosh. Oh no, I don't think he's from here.
No, but here we are here.
Oh yes,
from
yes,
our
yes.
location.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, this is what are we gonna do today?
We're gonna be doing the title track of 1972 album Rocky Mountain High.
Album opener.
Album opener, the best in my book.
And also
and themed with the state that we love.
Oh, but yes, but obviously also it's an album opener and it's the title track.
And the title track.
So
exactly.
double whammy for Alexia.
And yeah, Rocky Mountain High. You guys know we live in Denver, you know, or about. So very cool to see. I don't know, like the album cover looks very Colorado.
Very waterfally.
Very, yeah, like you could go on a hike and see this at any moment. He's dressed very mountain man, also with the plaid and everything. But yeah, I just did a very quick research. I was curious, and this is 1972. So the other album that we've done, "Take Me Home, Country Roads," from is 1971.
Before. Okay.
So yeah, this is after, and yeah, we've only heard "Take Me Home, Country Roads," Annie's song,
and yes,
and this.
Wow.
So
this is our third song.
That's it. Yeah, that's our third.
Yeah, maybe I might done some more by myself.
I checked.
Oh wow.
Yeah, look, okay. John Denver. That's it. These three, and then you did an Alip Bata version to "Leaving on a Jet Plane."
We should do that.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love that song
because I think I've heard that in movies.
The song.
Yeah. Just like 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
I know a very beautiful version by an artist. Her name is Fiona Apple. And I might have played that to you many years ago. But anyway, Rocky Mountain High, here we go. I'm excited about this. John can be a tearjerker, so prepare.
Yeah, don't watch the other
If
videos.
we start laughing, okay, it's because that's Nick's.
It's because we're trying to hold back the
way
tears.
Of holding
and it's
back
like
the tears.
Yeah.
Holding back the tears. Okay, let's go.
I love it. Okay, so thank you so much if this is your first time, because these songs, these very big famous songs, attract people that have never watched us. And yes, you see a bunch of guitars in the back, and we are musicians, and we started this channel a couple of years ago, and we've been reacting to stuff. But yeah, it's not, I mean, we were not born in this year, so we haven't heard it.
And we lived in other places besides
other countries,
you know,
2 countries actually before this one. So yeah, that's just a little, but yeah, if you like the video, subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff.
Thank you, guys.
Right, here we go.
He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind him. You might say he was born again. You might say he found the key for every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road and hanging by a song. But the string's already broken and he doesn't really care. It keeps changing fast and it don't last for long. It's the Colorado Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. He climbed Cathedral Mountains. He saw silver clouds below. He saw everything as far as you can see. And they say that he got crazy once and he tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend but kept a memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forests and the streams, seeking grace in every step he takes. His side is turned inside himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Talk to God and listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Now his life is full of wonder, but his heart still knows some fear of a simple thing he cannot comprehend. While they try to tear the mountains down to bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. I know he'd be a poorer man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Friends around the campfire and everybody's high.
Especially now.
Rocky Mountain High, 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 Rocky Mountain High.
My lord.
Wow. That was intense.
This man, I mean, he has such a beautiful voice, and just I mean, the lyrics. I mean, the music is beautiful because, I mean, he plays just beautiful acoustic guitar, and I don't know how many guitar players are playing, but this man has just a way of writing. The way he writes the songs and the way he sings and goes high and down, and oh my lord, as you don't know, if you've never lived here, you have no idea what you're missing. It's something about this place.
It's just what I tell everyone is like, no matter where you are, and it makes me want to cry. No matter where you are or what you're doing, you can just look to the west, which is where the mountains are, and it looks like a postcard. Like it looks just like something you would see in a calendar, you know? And it's just, you don't get that in other places because we've lived other places. We lived in a beautiful place in Puerto Vallarta. And yes, you could say the same thing.
You could see, I mean, it's like paradise.
But there are places in Puerto Vallarta that aren't pretty.
Yeah. Like, but it's like we lived in Florida, you know, and it was not, there were some beautiful places, yes, like at the beach, but we had that for 10 years, you know, in Mexico. But here, wherever you go, wherever you look,
and right now that the colors are changing.
If you would see right now what we can see, if we look outside this window, you have no idea. We have mountain view, and it's just, it takes your breath away when you drive down to get, you know, groceries. You get like, I've taken pictures with my phone just because I'm like, oh my God.
Me too.
So, and then just, you know why I started crying? Just thinking of leaving here, because it's been on our mind, because we want to travel, you know, we want to move to maybe to a different country or something. Just because
but
we like to.
But the good thing is that it'll always be here.
Yeah, yeah.
And
but I would never move to a different state. I would never. And even though I think it's nicer at sea level because the oxygen is just easier, even though you get used to. I mean, but they literally tell you at the airport, don't run, because you might faint. You might faint.
Yeah.
After a while, you get used to it, but it is a little bit difficult. Yeah. Everything, you know. But back to the song. What a beautiful song.
I loved it. And you know what? His music, and obviously this song, I could see myself listening to this, for example, in the morning or somewhere in the car, and just like it goes so well, the music and his voice with the beauty of what's around. And that's what got me too. And just the lyrics too of this guy, I loved how it said, he was born in the summer of his 27th year. That means when he was 27, he moved to the mountains, and that's where his life began. And I loved this story. I loved that he was born again. He found a key for every door. He was by himself in solitude in the mountains. And I loved when
people love that. That's why people move here, literally. Yes. And they want to go to the mountains and breathe the air, and, you know. And there's even like YouTubers, you know, that are like, this is where I am. This is where I live.
Simple life.
Simple life. And, you know, all I want to be is in the nature. It's beautiful.
It is. And I loved this quote here where he said his sight has turned inside himself to try and understand. So it's like, I don't know. I like that, because sometimes you look for things that you already have. You know, there's a quote that I love that says, all that you seek is already within you. So he found that I don't have to look outside. Inside of me is everything.
And you know what I love that everybody is like, we're at the campfire, everybody's high. And now obviously it was one of the first states to legalize.
Yes.
Marijuana.
Many years later.
Marijuana. It's so funny. We're gonna tell you that story. If you want to know it, we'll do a video. But we have a family member who that's the way he says marijuana. But just the way that he describes Colorado, the way that he describes his journey. I think he really loved the state. And do you think it has to do, because I think I've asked this before, like, why is his name Denver? Because his last name was German, right? Like of German heritage.
Something Camp Duschendorf.
Deutschendorf. So Deutschendorf is German village.
Okay.
Translated.
Professionally known as John Denver.
Yeah. I love that, man, that he changed his name to Denver. No?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the city of Denver, no?
Oh, and he died this month in 1997.
Oh, wow.
He died in a plane crash.
He was only 53? Wow.
Plane crash.
Jesus.
Rough. This was beautiful. You guys have been recommending the song since we did, I think, Take Me Home Country
like
Roads, and we lost it there. And I love that song too. Take me home. And even though I've never gone to West Virginia, it just makes you feel like you love the place, you know? So this one was very special for us because he does the same thing, but with the place that we already love.
He said Colorado, I'm like, oh my God, what if we do end up somewhere else? And then, but like Alexis said, most of her family lives here in this state. So we can always come home.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
But I mean, for me, it's also Munich is home, and Mexico and Puerto Vallarta is home. There's all these like bases for us in the world where we feel at home, you know.
And we can frequent them. We're going to Mexico in January.
Yeah,
you know.
But we do want to move, you know, just to see more, and it's just we just love it, you know. We like to travel and we love to speak other languages, and that's just the way we roll, you know.
Yeah.
I can't imagine people just being born in one town or one city or one country and never leaving or moving. It's just like
a lot of people though, where we lived in Florida, the people that rented our house, our landlords, they were our next door neighbors. And he said, I was born in this house that he rented us. He's like, I was born in this house. I've never left. Like I was
the state.
Yeah. I mean, I think they've gone on trips or something.
Like Georgia or something.
But
like the nearest.
It was like, wow.
But I mean, I do understand. It's also embedded, you know, sometimes in the culture.
It's a cultural thing, yeah.
And it's like, and then we told they had a kid, like 18-year-old. And we were like, hey, have you ever thought of going to Mexico? And he's like, oh my God, no.
Never.
He was like, never. I would never go there. Because they were like, in his mind is like, it's dangerous there. It's I don't know.
It's so different.
It is so wrong. You know, it's so, yes, obviously the borders are dangerous, border towns. When we were in Tijuana, we were like, okay.
Yeah. But even here, like places in Colorado.
Yeah. I mean, I think every city, every big place with a lot of people is dangerous anywhere. You can go to Germany, Austria, Italy. Yeah. It doesn't matter. France, it's always going to be dangerous, but it's always going to be safe as well. It just depends where you choose to go to.
Yes.
So where we lived in Mexico, it was literally like the safest place on earth, literally. Right? I mean, don't you feel?
It was very safe. I sadly have to say I don't think it's as safe as it was.
Yeah.
Because I've heard from friends and stuff, but it's still.
When we grew up, I mean,
it's safer than
I would walk home literally for years from this boardwalk, and I would just walk home every night. Nothing ever happened to me, and I would walk through
felt like
the worst
was gonna happen to me.
neighborhoods. I had to walk through the worst neighborhoods, and nothing ever happened. But it's also like a mental thing. You attract these things to you. Like I wasn't scared. I was just like.
And the crime in Mexico is more like oriented toward specific people who are involved in specific things. So a random guy walking to his house in the middle of the night,
it's not gonna
they're
happen.
not really targeting that, you know.
Yeah, it's not it's not like that at all.
Yeah.
But
anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. Let us know anything you want us to know about the song, about John Denver, about his name, anything that we talked about that you want to share your knowledge with, or trivia or anything, what this song means to you. Have you ever been to Colorado? Let us know, guys.
Or to Mexico.
Yeah. Please give us a like if you liked the video at any time. If you liked anything we said, we would appreciate it. You can also subscribe, join our music loving family. We would love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.